Peter, will you please give us the criteria for this speech?
Mr. Toastmaster, the speech is from the Manual of the Entertaining Speaker, and it's Project 5, Speaking After Dinner. It says here, after dinner talks are challenging. The audience has just dined and they are becoming drowsy. Wake up, wake up. Our talk should be light, lively, positive and entertaining. Reflect on the occasion. Personalise the talk by referring to earlier events with people on the programme and building on them. Use humour and drama. And the objectives: prepare entertaining after dinner talk on a specific theme. Deliver the talk using the skills developed in the preceding projects. And it's 8 to 10 minutes. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Peter. Gentlemen, please welcome our next speaker. Our next speaker is Tony van der Walt. Speech title, Three Massive Swindles. Three Massive Swindles. Tony van der Walt.
Mr. Toastmaster, gentlemen, I trust you've all enjoyed the repost that we just had with due thought of what the son of Wogan, and I thank the organisers of this function for affording me the opportunity to speak after dinner here. Now, where and with whom do I start? Well, who better than Hermann Goebbels, who was Hitler's propaganda chief, who coined the thought that there's a new principle that the bigger the lie and the more often you repeat it, the more people will believe it. In actual fact, of course, it's not a new principle at all. There's nothing new about dishonesty. History is redolent with liars great and small, con men, swindlers, you name them. And those who told the very biggest lies of all, the real whoppers amongst the ocean of fibs that comprises humankind, they were the ones who were the most successful. All of them potential authors of a book entitled How to Succeed in Business and Politics. The legacy of their shenanigans is still with us, hundreds and sometimes even thousands of years later. And I share a couple of such, in fact, 3 such machinations with you. Let's start off by going back 1,500 years ago. There was a war about to break out between China in the north and Vietnam in the south, over a piece of land in between, which now happens to be the northern province of Vietnam. Now, it so happened that the Emperor of China wanted it, the King of Vietnam had it, and they were about to go to war. The King of Vietnam realized he was outnumbered, so what did he do? He sent an emissary to the Emperor of China to say, remember the illumined one, Gautama Buddha, who said 1,000 years ago, when asked to adjudicate in a dispute over territory, he asked, what is more valuable, human blood or real estate? I wanted to say, well, of course, human blood. And he said, why then shed what is more valuable over that which is less valuable? Find another way to sort your problem out. And the King of Vietnam suggested that this is what we should do. The King of China, the Emperor of China, thought this is a good idea. The King of Vietnam said, let's have a chess match. Not between our grand masters of our respective countries, but between you and me. Now, the Emperor of China thought, well, this is a very good idea, because he was known as a master, whereas the King of Vietnam was a good player, but not up to his standard. He agreed to that. The rules were set up that they would meet in a glade in the forest. Spectators all around, nobody was to say anything, not to scratch his nose, nothing to cough, nothing that could be construed as communication. The only people close to them were the respective umbrella bearers of the Emperor of China and the King of Vietnam. Well, the game started. The Emperor of China, after 2 or 3 moves, made an aggressive move. The King of Vietnam countered this. The Emperor of China made another aggressive move. The King of Vietnam countered it. Then the King of Vietnam made his aggressive move. The Emperor of China was unable to counter it. And in no time at all, the king of Vietnam had the emperor of China in check. And so, to this day, the northern province of Vietnam is Vietnamese and not Chinese. But the emperor of China knew, I have been conquered. What he didn't know was that the king of Vietnam's umbrella bearer was none other than the chess grandmaster of his kingdom. But even if he had known, how did they communicate? The story only came out 1,000 years later. A tiny hole in the umbrella made a pinpoint of light on the game, which then moved around and guided the king of Vietnam. And that is how he won. Now the moral of the story is that if you're in a dispute with someone, and he comes up with an offer that seems to be in your favor, and he quotes from scriptures, any scripture, in support of the proposition, then be scared, very scared, because he for sure has got 5 aces tucked up his sleeve that you don't know. Now the next account, my wife and I heard from the Vice Admiral of the Portuguese Navy, in explanation of why there are more Portuguese speakers in the world than French and German speakers combined. He went back, he referred back to Bartholomew Dias, he found the route down Africa and around the Cape, and then returned back. A few years later, Vasco da Gama came round, went all the way through to Goa. And the question people asked was, why was Dias not part of da Gama's team? Why was he left out? And the answer, the Vice Admiral told us, was that he was busy with the formal discovery of Brazil. Now, why would you say the formal discovery? Well, you see, the Pope had declared that everything east of the meridian was Portuguese to discover, and everything west of the meridian was Spanish. But he didn't state where the meridian was. Greenwich meridian didn't exist in those days. So, what had happened, Diego Cam, one of the Portuguese descobrimentos, on his sailing around Africa, was blown by a wild storm right across the Atlantic, and he hit the eastern point of Brazil. He went back, told the story to King João. He said, hold it, everybody, keep it quiet, don't tell anyone. He sent an emissary to the Pope to say, Your Holiness, you have declared that everything east of the meridian should be Portuguese, everything west should be Spanish. He stated, where the meridian is. We suggested being well clear of Africa, so there's no misunderstanding, and he suggested a line west of the eastern point of Brazil, to which the Pope agreed. He fell for it. But of course, the Portuguese now knew that they had to pay. So Dias was busy with the formal discovery, which they already knew existed, the formal discovery of Brazil. And they just say, hey, we found it and it's east of the meridian, therefore it is Portuguese. And that is why Brazil, one of the 5 biggest countries in the world, and the biggest Portuguese-speaking country in the world, is Portuguese-speaking, not Spanish. And why there are more, together with other Portuguese territory, there are more Portuguese speakers than Spanish and German together. Now, the moral of this story is that if, like the Pope, you find yourself in the position of being arbitrator in a dispute, make sure you draw a line. You yourself, the arbitrator, draw a line in the sand to distinguish between party A and party B. Because if you don't, one of the parties to the dispute will do so. And he will pluck the best fruits from the dispute, the other party will get the rotten fruit, and you, the arbitrator who fell for it, will be the pauper in the equation. Now, let's move on now to the question of why the eldest son of the British monarch is always known as the Prince of Wales. Well, it started about 700 years ago, when then King Edward of England invaded Wales, because he wanted it. That's the way people did things in those days. And he decided, he announced to the barons, the Welsh barons, I'm going to appoint a prince to rule Wales on my behalf. Now, they didn't like this. They said, well, we can cause a lot of trouble, we Welsh barons. We're going to set some rules which you must abide by. You must be, the Prince of Wales must be of noble blood, and you must, at this stage at any rate, not be able to speak English. To which King Edward agreed. The Welsh barons thought, we've got it. So, the English court arrived at Carnarvon Castle, the king and queen, all the rest of the courtiers, army and all the rest of it, and they agreed the Prince of Wales was to be of noble blood and counts with English. Set up a big throne for the king, a small throne next to it for the Prince of Wales, and the king then called the nursemaid. She brought his 3-month-old son, they planted him on the seat and said, he is of noble blood, in fact he's of royal blood, he cannot speak a word of English. Gentlemen, salute your prince. And of course, they had to do that. And that is why to this day, the eldest son of the monarch was always the Prince of Wales. Now the moral of this story is that if you try to be too clever, you will find yourself in the position of those Welsh barons, who, certainly in the English of their time, were hoisted by their own petard, which translates into modern English as they step from their own landmine, which translates into good Afrikaans as slim van sy baas, which translates into plat Afrikaans as slim Jan, So gentlemen, in conclusion, I thank you for this opportunity granted to me to be able to share these few thoughts with you after dinner here, in the hope of keeping you out of trouble if you ever find yourself in some sort of interaction with people which might not turn out quite the way you might. Mr. Toastmasters.